martial arts is a sport filled with wild, crazy characters. And amongst those wild, crazy characters, one man stands out for his particularly wild and crazy behavior. That man is Donald "Cowboy" Cerrone. He is one of the most entertaining, one of the gamest, and one of the baddest dudes to ever step foot in the octagon. This is the Ultimate 8 Donald "Cowboy" Cerrone moments. Number 8. UFC 182 against Myles Jury, a streaking contender, a young, hungry kid stepping into the octagon against the most dangerous threat of his career, and Donald shut him down and showed him why there's a difference between the guys coming up and the guys that are already there at the top. The kicks that Donald Cerrone was landing on Myles Jury when he was down to his legs were not just brutal, they were disrespectful and disdainful. It's an angry Donald Cerrone. Number 7. UFC 126 against Paul Kelly. This was a huge fight for Donald "Cowboy" Cerrone and a very emotional one. It was his UFC debut, and it was also coming shortly after the death of his grandfather. He stepped into the octagon and put on a show, and won with a rear naked choke.
It is all over!
Beautiful technique. Take spot number 7. Number 6, UFC 167 versus Evan Dunham. That was a fight that really showcased Cerrone's versatility. He put on a show standing up, and when the fight went to the ground, showed that he's no picnic there either.
It is all over!
Locking up a triangle choke for the victory. Number 5. Charles Oliveira is a very intelligent and a very technical fighter, but Donald "Cowboy" Cerrone's striking firepower proved to be too much, as he stopped Charles Oliveira in the first round for spot number 5 on our Ultimate 8 Donald "Cowboy" Cerrone moments. Number 4. On the big stage on Fox, Donald "Cowboy" Cerrone faced Edson Barboza, one of the best strikers in the 155-pound division, and Donald once again showcased his versatility.
Oh, he knocked him down again! Oh my goodness! Takes his back. Donald's gonna grab it and finish it right here. Can he do it? It is all over!
He caught Barboza with a punch, took the fight to the ground, and strangled him.
That's his M.O. Hit you hard, choke you out.
Number 3. Also on Big Fox, Donald "Cowboy" Cerrone put on a show with a head kick victory over Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt Adriano Martins. It was a beautiful display of setting up the perfect highlight reel knockout kick.
It's over.
He landed it beautifully for the victory and spot number 3 on our Ultimate 8 Cowboy moments. Number 2, Jim Miller is one of the grittiest, toughest guys in the UFC's lightweight division, or in any division for that matter. But the skill and the talent of Donald Cerrone once again rose to the surface in this fight. He proved to be too technical, too much, too crafty, and too experienced. Landed some brutal kicks to the body, and then eventually a head kick that put Miller away.
Huge shot by Cerrone!
Number 1, UFC 150 against Melvin Guillard. Melvin Guillard was a former training partner of Donald "Cowboy" Cerrone's and one of the most dangerous guys in the 155-pound division. There was a lot of bad blood and a lot of tension leading up to this contest. When they stepped into the octagon, Donald put on a show. He got caught by Melvin, withstood the storm, and came back to land a beautiful switch kick to the head.
Melvin's hurt!
Followed by a perfectly placed right hand for the knockout. And spot number 1 on our Ultimate 8 Donald "Cowboy" Cerrone moments.